if it need to be, and I have to go one way or another, Georgia for sure will be a very, very good choice to go. You know, it's 9 hours fly away. It's just one night and you are there.
Benny von Zale giving Georgia the hard sell. This is a meeting in Pretoria of South African farmers of the Transvaal Agricultural Union. Many here are worried about everything from land reform to labour costs and crime. For them, Georgia could be the promised land.
You can be sure that this time last year, most of the farmers here would never have dreamed that they'd have been sitting down around the table in Pretoria discussing seriously the prospect of going to the other side of the world to farm in the former Soviet Republic of Georgia.
Georgia is a land recovering from decades of communal farming and a more recent border dispute with Russia. Its fertile soil can grow everything from grapes to maize. The government wants skilled South African farmers and is offering more than 80,000 hectares of freehold state land. The cheapest land costing just over $40 a hectare, a fraction of the cost of farmland in South Africa.
We are looking for investors in our agricultural sphere because Georgia historically always used to be agricultural country, but in Soviet time, in communistic period, we lost these traditions, and we would like to restore our strong agricultural sphere. And Boers are very well-known agriculturals. They are best farmers, one of the best farmers in the world.
The South Africans want to send an advisory team to Georgia in the coming months and want to settle in a few farmers ready to welcome hundreds more. All of this could be a loss to the farming business in Africa.
And we don't want to lose them because food security has become a big issue worldwide. China and India are looking to Africa for food security. And here we are possibly chasing some of our people away, which is just plain stupid in my view.
The South African government appears relaxed. A statement to CNBC Africa from the Ministry of Agriculture says we should not be alarmist about this. South African farmers have always expanded to different countries all over the world, including Zimbabwe and the DRC. As farmers left the meeting after hearing the full facts about Georgia, the question was, would they stay or would they leave the land of their fathers?
I would go there easily. I see there's a lot of stability for me, what I know at this stage. I think there are great prospects for farmers out there. It would be much better to invest money in Georgia than to invest money in Africa.
If I can go now, yes, I think so, and I'll try my best to get my things in order. And at this age, still going. The language are for me a big problem. I think we will start with a few 10 or 20 to settle down. And then I think there could be more than 1,000 farmers make a good life in Georgia.
If you look into the roads, how many of them they are building, the buildings. My father used to tell me every time when you get into a city, look how many cranes do you see. And on one stage I count them in Tbilisi, I count 19 buildings at that stage, busy building. So I think, yes, for sure, there's a future positive approach within Georgia.
I don't want to come and make a new South Africa in Georgia. If I'm going, I will be a Georgian.
Many of these farmers may find the honeymoon in Georgia doesn't last, while the language barrier will. But all feel it's worth keeping Georgia in mind